All right, Gavin.
Yeah.
Put in the order of importance of guys coming back. Leighton, Vander, Esch, Biadasz, Hankins, and Bland.
Okay, I need those names again because I need to write them.
Put in order of importance coming back.
Hankins, Bland.
Leighton, Vander, Esch, Biadasz, Hankins, and Bland. Yeah. Leighton, Vander, Esch, Biadasz, Hankins, Bland.
I'm going to go Biadasz number 1. Leighton, Deron Bland's not coming back?
Well, he's coming back.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. He was in the,
from injury.
Yeah, from injury.
Okay. Wow. Let me get Bland, Biadasz. Oh my gosh, Brian, what are you doing to me?
Yeah, this is a tough
Sounds like a good old-fashioned mind bleep is taking
That's
place
what
right now.
my mind is melted.
Bland
This is incredible.
I'm going to go with Bland, Biadasz, LVE, Hankins. I'm going to go with Hankins, LVE, Bland, Biadasz in that order. I don't know what order to put these in.
So there's 4 guys, right?
There are.
Yeah.
They're Vander Esch, Biadasz, Hankins, and Bland.
You probably go Bland, Biadasz, Vander Esch, Hankins. It's probably what it has to be.
You have a reasoning why?
Well, the pass defense, you can't afford, you don't have the bodies in the back end of the defense. I mean, you are absolutely, at least on the offensive line, if you don't have Biadasz, you at least have guys that have done things before and had success, even if they're not playing well right now. In the back end, you just can't afford another body. So you need Bland desperately. And then I still think the offensive line, it'd be nice to get Biadasz back, reshuffle some things. That's why I have Biadasz number 2. And then Vander Esch 3 because he's the quarterback of the defense and things are much better, at least from a run defense standpoint when he's there and just an alignment thing. And then Hankins because, and all these guys are valuable, don't get me wrong, but then Hankins would have to be the last one just because all he's here to do is stop the run. And right now you're playing against a team that really doesn't run the ball very well at all.
Zach?
LVE.
1?
Yeah. He's incredibly important for this defense. This defense has become a shell of themselves without him on the field. And I think it's completely under-discussed at the impact that him not being on the field is a big reason why.
Let's go.
Biadasz, because this offensive line was horrible last week, and you need to get everybody back to where they need to be in order to at least give yourself a chance to compete. Bland, because absolutely I think your secondary might be screwed because you still don't have a left corner even with him, but at least he gives you a shot. And then Hankins. Now, obviously, all of these guys, it's important, and you're getting them back, so thank God we don't have to choose, right? I think you're getting all of them back, but that's how I personally would rank them, is LVE, Biadasz, Bland, Hankins.
Biadasz, what's your starting secondary? You have Diggs, and then you have your other corners. What does it look like for you if Bland's not in the game?
This is what I'm going to ask you this next question then. There's my next question to you. Are you to the point of saying, what the heck, just play Xavier Rhodes and take your chances?
Yes.
Well,
at least rotate him in.
Bland's okay, so then Bland's your nickel.
Well, Bland will be your starter when you go to nickel, and you know what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to do. They're going to play 11 personnel.
Right.
So that means
you're going to have 3 corners on the field the whole game.
Exactly.
So your boundary corner is going to be Diggs, and then the other one is, in this case, Rhodes or Nahshon Wright.
That's why I'm asking you guys. Are you to the point right now where you're going to say, what the hell? Play Xavier Rhodes. I don't have anything better.
And I don't mind the Rhodes versus Godwin matchup because I don't think Godwin's a massive speed threat right now.
We need to look at the history of the matchups between these guys, right? Because there's going to be some history with Mullen having 31 starts, with Rhodes having so much. So I think there's significant research that needs to be done and then find out how Rhodes is moving. Rhodes has the highest point in his career by far, but after that all-pro year, he slipped to like barely a starter. It was like the craziest career trajectory I've ever seen from a corner. So I'm excited by the name, but I'm not going to assume that he's going to be better than guys that have been here, young guys that have been here, or Mullen, who might have, needed a game to shake off a little bit of, whatever ailed him on that deep ball.
Mullen's not any good.
He's better than the 2 guys that were playing there before.
Mullen's not any good.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, just this question being asked shows that you have a nightmare situation that you're dealing with.
I think
because
so, yeah.
bringing on a guy at that important of a position that hasn't played for your team a single snap this year is pretty dang scary. And to put your eggs in that. Now, can I afford the ability to have him suited up and available based on who I got active? And if Nahshon Wright's falling apart, then here we go because it's last-ditch effort and we're desperate. But man, that's a scary situation to be in.
I'm hoping for T.Y. Hilton's first game if you play Rhodes.
Yeah, we got to be praying.
You know,
right? That's kind of where we're at.
You get passenger, you create. You're out there. You're a veteran. You really don't know what's going to happen with you, but all of a sudden you make 2 huge plays in the game. You know, that's kind of what I'm hoping for.
It's terrifying, really, over on that side, man. No matter who you put over there.
All right, how about just real quick, Zach? Other than score enough points, this obviously has to happen for Dallas to win this game.
You got to find a way to get pressure on Brady. You have to. You've got to get pressure on. And it's easier said than done because he gets the ball out so quickly, but you were able to somehow do that in the first game a little bit. I mean, Micah had some success, but that's always the key. Teams that beat Tom Brady, they've made him uncomfortable. They get pressure in his face. They dirty up his jersey. That's the key to beating Tom. You've got to put him on his ass.
Gavin?
Yeah, I think you need to not turn it over. You know, if you're going to win this, it's not going to be with a ton of points. So every meaningful drive that you have going has to end with some kind of points. I think whoever gets over 20 is going to take the dub here.
Yeah, the points, obviously the big thing. A top-notch performance from Dak Prescott would be next, and then keep forcing turnovers defensively. Limit the big plays. But I would just say, hey, I need Dak in the passing game to be kick-ass.
That's me. Dak can't be bad in this game. He can't be bad. He can't be bad like he was Tampa last time. He can't be bad like he was against.
Because nothing else matters. Your defense played decently well in that Tampa game the first time around. They limited 19 points, but your offense could do nothing, and particularly your passing game.
Gentlemen, thank you.